What do you know? It's Jack and your boy Thomas back to give you a review on SHAZAM.
A little off on the timing.
No, it was perfect.
Are you sure?
It was
All
perfect.
Right.
Almost like this movie.
Yes, it
was a great movie.
Good. It was almost as good as Infinity War.
Yeah. Yeah, okay,
No,
anyway.
I'm kidding.
So we're going to go good, kind of mixed, we're about.
And then the very little in the bad.
Yeah, we got like one thing in the bad,
Yeah.
but still, we got to do it.
It's really not even that horrible.
No, it's just kind of like, that was surprising.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get into the good parts of this.
You want to do one? Or
I will go one.
All right.
The humor. Definitely at the top of the good list is the humor.
It is hilarious.
Every single joke in my book landed just like atomic bomb.
just like a plane.
Just right onto its
atomic
target.
bomb's a little destructive.
I know.
Almost as destructive as Man of Steel.
Destructed my heart of humor.
Wow.
It almost burst with hilarity.
I mean, there were a lot of great jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, there.
It was definitely
especially at the end.
there's a hilarious. Oh yeah. By the way, this is a non-spoiler review till we get to the mixed. Then we'll drop some spoilers.
And
that's later.
Well, we're probably gonna try to put the time card up there somewhere.
So yeah, humor. It
Perfect.
It was so perfect. Definitely funniest DC movie ever.
Yeah. All right, coming up next is action. I mean, the action landed perfectly, and the fight choreography is really good. And I think we're probably going to touch on that later a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mark Strong is just such a great character. I mean, like him and himself leads for some great action scenes, and then Zachary Levi, and they use action to complement the humor a lot, and it is just hilarious. So yeah, action, thumbs up.
Yeah, and it's so much fun watching the action. So next is, what does that say?
Story.
Yeah. So something from the mixed, but in the good. So the story, it's amazing. It's not like outstanding.
No.
But it's just a good story.
And it even has some plot twists,
It
which
holds
we'll talk
up.
about in a minute.
It holds up, and it has a good story. Like, if I rewatched this movie in a year, or 5 years, or 10 years, it would still hold up, because it's not like a movie that ages with time, or a story that ages with time. It's just a good, solid story, and it's
a story of Shazam with some other comic book lines thrown in.
Yeah, it's just a really good story.
All right. Also in good, there is a surprising twist, and we will tell it later when, probably the time card will be up here. Mm-hmm. But we will tell it later.
Yeah.
And it blows you off your feet. Like, in the theater, I think I probably said it a little too loud. There were some kids in there, but I was like, man, DC has some balls.
Man, DC has some balls.
I mean,
you did. You said it very loud.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
There were, yeah. But this happens in the third act, kind of near the end, and it was like, whoa, they actually did this?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so cool. But that was so much fun seeing that twist.
Right.
So, next thing, getting more into the serious kind of things, family values. So, of course, it's a comedy. It's got a great story. It's got great action, superhero stuff. But it's also got family and great heart. I mean, the relationship between Freddy and Billy is so good. Because, first it's just, they're foster children. Right. And Freddy wants to be a friend, but Billy's like, no way.
You're
It just progresses, and it's so awesome to see it work out.
The relationship between Freddy and Billy even has an arc to it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's really good.
Yeah, it really is so great.
And not just with Freddy, but the entire foster family. It's just great.
I think I think something that I would like to add for good that we don't have written down is cast. I mean, the cast it was perfectly cast down to I won't say that, that's stereotyping. Back down to the children, to the parents. I mean, the parents were really good.
The dad, the foster dad, he just seemed like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Like,
he had the good beard.
Yeah, he was just...
Yeah.
I'd be like, if that were my dad, I just want to give him a hug constantly. I mean, he just looks like such a lovable guy. But, okay, so next, it's a huge step for DC in the right direction. Mm-hmm. So first we had Wonder Woman. That was a good movie, but then they did the Justice League, and I was like, pfft. And then they did Aquaman. That was and then they did Aquaman, and that was good. Not a great story, I don't think. It was kind of too much CGI and special effects and stuff. It was still fun, though. It was still fun. It was a really fun movie.
It was fun.
I really enjoyed it. And then you have this movie and just has everything. The jokes, the story, the comedy, everything, the action, you know. It's just
I really like the effects. He's kind of on the fence about them, but I thought
we'll get into that.
I thought they matched. Never mind. We'll get into that.
We'll get into that later.
All right. I would like to add, this is by far the best DCEU movie. I mean, it's not the best DC movie because The Dark Knight is still better, but it's by far the best DCEU movie. I mean, it's just great. And the thing is, Marvel is quirky and funny. This is quirky, funny, action-filled. I mean, it's better than most of the Marvel movies.
Not most, but
I think so.
No, it's like no. I'd kind of put this. It's kind of like DC's Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's just gonna be a funny movie. Only I still like the Guardians of the Galaxy better. But okay. So this also shows that DC has grown significantly. Mm-hmm. I mean, starting with Man of Steel, which I thought was a pretty good movie. But then just progressing, even just getting worse and worse. Suicide Squad was like their pit of destruction.
I mean, dark memories over there.
Crappiness.
Silas.
Yeah. But I just from the fight scenes, what else do I have on there? The fight scenes. And it's just fun. They make it fun.
They make fun of other DC films.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in ways that are subtle.
Yeah.
But they're funny.
Yeah.
And then it's also a very self-aware film. Mm-hmm. It's not fourth wall breaking per se, because it takes place in the DC universe, and you can't call it fourth wall breaking then, but it's self-aware. It's like, it's funny. Like, they use it for jokes, but I think it was a nice touch to the movie.
And just the idea that everyone knows there's superheroes out there. There's Batman, there's Superman. Everyone knows that.
Right.
And then Freddy's just this nerd who just loves superheroes and everything. And then once his friend turns into one, he's like, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's a lot of good jokes in that, too.
Yeah.
Especially the post-credit scene.
But there's just so many stereotypes. Like,
yeah,
we'll get into that sometime, but it's just hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a great movie. That's all the good stuff we have about it. Go see it for yourself, and you'll know what we're talking about. But
now, if you want to avoid spoilers,
go to this time in the video.
Yeah.
I'll give you 4 seconds.
What are you, stupid?
All right, so now let's get into the mixed of this movie. So the effects, you can talk about this after I'm done. But the effects are kind of mediocre. But the thing is, the story and everything else, it just overshadows it. So like I'm totally okay with the not great effects because of the story and everything. If it were a bad story or even just a mediocre story, I'd be like, this is kind of dumb. You know, they should have spent more money on it. But it's still really good. I mean, it never took me out of the movie because they're so bad. Because they're not bad. They're just not like Infinity War level good.
Well, no, they're not going to be.
No.
They're not sinking millions of Disney dollars into these things.
Right. But yeah, so you can...
Yeah, with the effects, I thought that they were justified by the kind of the campy absurdness of the movie. Mm. So the effects matched... So you know when the first trailer came out, everybody said the suit was stupid. The effects match that. I'm not saying the effects are stupid. I'm saying that they justify the suit being stupid. I mean, they just work in a way that makes you not hate them, but makes you not love them either. This director, I mean, he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's really smart.
Right. I think they even made a joke about his suit in the movie and how dumb it was.
I think they did. Oh, yeah, they did.
I think they did.
At the dinner table. His suit's dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
There's kind of tension between Freddy and Billy because...
Yeah.
Billy just kind of wants to be his own superhero and get all the credit for it and everything. But Freddy's like, well, I taught you all this. I'm as much a part of this as you.
Right.
And then he's also really jealous because he has a crippled leg or whatever, you know. And he just... So they kind of get into an argument at the dinner table while not saying that Billy's a superhero because the family doesn't know yet, except for the sister.
Yeah.
But...
Little genius.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But yeah, they make fun of his suit and then he gets mad and walks off. But... yeah, so this is the major spoiler. We're going to talk about the major twist in this movie. So seriously, if you do not want to hear spoilers, and
skip this part,
just skip it. Skip to go to this time in the video right now. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. That was enough time. So the twist in the movie is they do the SHAZAM fam.
The SHAZAM family.
They turn the entire family, or at least the kids, not the parents, but they turn them all into Shazam people, all right? Into Shazams, I guess. So when they all get turned into the Shazam fam, you know, I thought that was an awesome twist. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going to just beat these demon things to the ground, the 7 deadly sins. And then they didn't. It was they did, but it wasn't just like outstandingly awesome. Kind of like Shazam was when he was fighting the main bad guy, you know,
for the first time.
And then again, you can justify it by saying, well, they just got their powers,
right? Yeah,
so they're
not going to know everything.
Yeah, so that's justifiable.
And then another complaint that could be made is the fact that Freddy instantly knows how to fly. Well, he's been studying superheroes for years.
And he pretty much taught Billy how to fly.
Exactly, yeah.
Without actually having any superpowers.
Right, yeah.
So, himself, you know. But that's pretty much all the mixed stuff we have about this movie, you know.
Now it's time to go to the bad.
All right. So for this, we got to go up to the drawing board.
Go to the drawing board, Jack!
Let's go! Okay. So this right here, where's the eraser? Okay, guys, this takes some intense thinking. Okay. So first we have the trailer. So the trailer, everyone loved the trailer. I think, at least I think. Did you love the trailer? You loved the trailer. The trailer made it seem family. No. Kid
friendly.
All right?
Kid friendly.
CF, kid friendly. All right. So then we go see the movie in this movie theater. There's like a bunch of seats and everything.
Right, and there's a bunch of kids.
We're sitting right there. They're like kid. These are all kids, okay?
Right. That is a very
kids.
upside down seat.
Those are kids.
Right.
Okay? So we go see the movie. We realize there's a bunch of stuff in the movie that's not appropriate. It's not appropriate for kids.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's math.
So the Shazam. So this is X plus Z equals D. That's the only bad thing we have about this movie, is that the trailers were deceiving. They made it seem like kids could go see this movie, and you can't, because there's stuff in it that kids just can't handle.
Pumped. That's math.
They're geniuses.
Heck yeah.
So guys, that was our review of Shazam.
Well, actually, I was going to intervene. All that being said, it's not like too horrible.
Oh no, that doesn't ruin the movie at all. That probably made more people go see the movie.
Well,
I mean,
there's 2 parts. I mean 3 if you're counting. But it's just, I wouldn't take a 7-year-old to go see the movie. That's all I'm going to say.
No, don't take a 7-year-old to go see this movie.
No. All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching Thomas and Jack Do Movies. This was our review of Shazam. Overall, we thought it was really good. What do you say, 8.5?
8.7.
8.7. It is an 8.7.
BT dubs, by the way, I have changed my rating of this because I feel like Shazam is better than this. I will change it to 7.5. Yeah. So I'll change rating of this to 7.5. Not as good as I remember, but still really good.
Yeah.
Shazam was better. So, thanks for watching our review.
Heck yeah.
Hope you did not see the spoiler, because that's a major spoiler.
Yeah.
And it's an awesome twist in the movie. But, yeah, so, see you later.
Thanks for watching. Peace
Thomas
out.
Jack the Movies.